Why do women over 50 Google a man before the first date? Because background checks save time, tears, and gas money. Why do women over 50 bring backup lipstick on dates? Because she never knows if it'll end with a kiss or a quick escape. Why do women over 50 meet men in public places? Because experience says never trust a man with unclear intentions or blurry profile pics. Why do women over 50 ask a man his age twice? Because he looks 50 but claims 39. Why do women over 50 keep dates short? Because she knows in the first 10 minutes if this is love, lunch, or a lost cause. Why do women over 50 stop ordering entrees on first dates? Because disappointments sit heavy enough. Why do women over 50 always check his shoes? Because the shoes don't lie. Why do women over 50 avoid last-minute planners? Because she didn't survive raising kids, careers, and chaos to entertain unprepared men. Why do women over 50 bring their own cars to dates? Because leaving early is power. Why do women over 50 ask about his relationship past? Because it's complicated is a giant red flag wearing cologne. The fitness bro told me he wakes up at 4 a.m. to run. I said, I wake up at 4 a.m. to use the bathroom. The food stealer reached across the table and grabbed a fry. I stared at him like he slapped my mama. Oh, no, he didn't. The no chemistry date. He said, I think we got a spark. I said, where? Point to it. The surprise bill. The waiter put the check down. He stared at it. I stared at him. The check stared at both of us. What do you think happened? Why do women over 50 leave a date after 12 minutes? Because that's exactly how long it took him to mention his ex twice. Why do women over 50 pay for their own meal? Because she knew the date was over the moment he said, oh, I forgot my wallet. Why do women over 50 Google a man again after the date? Because something in his story didn't add up, and it wasn't the math. Why do women over 50 pretend they have an early morning? Because I'm bored is considered rude in public. Why do women over 50 keep their keys in their hands? Because she already knows she'll be leaving early. Why do women over 50 stop agreeing to coffee dates? Because too many men think coffee means interview for therapy. Why do women over 50 ask what he's looking for? Because she needs to know if he wants love or just someone to wash dishes. Why do women over 50 arrive 10 minutes late? Because getting emotionally ready for disappointment takes time. Why do women over 50 ask about his job twice? Because the second explanation is usually the truth. Why do women over 50 check his nails? Because cleanliness is a spiritually compatibility factor. And that's all we have time for tonight. Good night.